Hello. So I am here just to kill time, working on my frog. For a WIP Wednesday on a Thursday, because today's Thursday. And as you can see from my background, it's very dark here because it's been raining for 2 days here in California. So I just thought I would pop on and work on a little bit of this stuff. And if anyone else decides to pop on and ask questions, then feel free. In the meantime, you're probably going to hear things in my house, like my dogs or my dryer. We'll see. Okay, so right now I'm on row 25 of this leg. So there's the other one. That's where I'm at right now. Also, I have a massive yarn barf here from the inside of the ball of yarn, so I'm working against that right now. Let's see here. Until I can at least finish this leg so I can cut it and try to untangle it. But that happens sometimes, because real life. Thank you so much. I'm just messing around today. There's really, I'm not doing anything important at all. This is so I can avoid watching the news and hopefully get one of these frogs done. So, but I appreciate it. Did a number on this. All right, well, we're almost to the end. Let's see. Okay. Polyfill and stuff it. Maybe try to smooth it out a little bit. If you're still there, MG, how's the weather by you? Is it gross like down here? Is it raining? Because it is raining down here. And everybody is worried about the burn scars from the Altadena and the Palisades fires. Eaton fire is what it's called, the one that hit Altadena, Pasadena, over that way. That the rain is going to cause mudslides. So, fun times. It'll be nice to find some time to wake up and not think every day is the apocalypse. Oh man. Okay, let's see what I can do here. So close to the end. It's like I want to cut it, but I don't want to cut it. But I really did a number. So basically, for any of those who, hi guys. Okay, so I'm just messing around today. Just like no big real update, but I was just gonna say I yarn barfed the inside of my skeiny yarn, and I'm fighting against this to finish this leg. The yarn was very unhappy with me and it decided to barf at me, which I was not real happy about, but it happens. So shoving this knot, which is probably like not the way I should be doing this. Oh my gosh. Hi kids. I should not be just trying to slide this knot all the way down to the end. I should actually try to untie it, but I'm a little lazy right now. And it's just a rainy day, so don't quite feel like working on that. I just want to get to the end so I can cut it, and then I can figure it out from there. And then I can do the feet later. But I do want to, oh, yikes. I want to try to figure out the back piece, that part for this frog. And I have some ideas, but I need to do some playtime in order to figure those out. So as far as my works in progress for this Wednesday/Thursday, I have this big frog, which I'm working on. And for those of you maybe who haven't seen the other ones, this guy, that's his face. He's bigger than my head. I have him, and then I have this little guy here. So those are what I'm working on. I'm working on the big guy right now. I'm working on his big old chicken legs. He's got thick thighs. So here's his other leg. Very shapely. And then if I can finish this and cut it so I can work on this knot, that would be fantastic. Okay. I might need a little more stuffing at the top of this leg. I don't know. That guy is pretty. Sometimes, like, in a do as I say and not as I do type situation, I'll just shove a crochet hook in here and see if I can, like, kind of move stuff around. Get some of that fiber fill in, like, push it down towards the bottom. So I can shape them out there a little bit. Oh my goodness. Are you guys still at lunch? Wherever you guys are at, somebody's going to be like, what the hell are these kids doing? So this is the last row, oh my gosh, of this leg. Just gonna fight against that knot all the way through. Okay, there's that. The closer you get to the end where you start making the hole really small, the harder it is to get the stuffing in and make sure it looks good, but you should just work on it as you go. If you need a little bit more stuffing, you should always add a little bit more stuffing. Okay, so we're gonna do one and two, and that's the end. All right. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh my God. This is insanity. Look at this. What have I done? It happens to everybody. So that's some real life right there. Yarn barf right out the center of the ball. Okay, let's do this. All right. Now that'll come apart. Story of my life. Okay. Constantly undoing knots everywhere. Knots, knots, knots. So I hope everyone out there is hydrating and taking care of themselves. And working on things that you enjoy that are not knots. Whatever. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna... There we go. Now we got some drumsticks right there. Okay, let's move this over. And we'll have to take a look at, I need a different color. Oh my gosh, if you guys only saw the barf of yarn that is happening over here. It's intense. Okay, now I've got this big guy right here, which is another big twist from Joann's. I was very sad to read yesterday about the Joann's that are closing because they're closing all the Joann's that are in close proximity to me. So that's a real bummer because big twist, I actually think this is a pretty good budget yarn. If that is what you're into and you like to use acrylic yarns, by all means, I'm not going to be your yarn police. Then it's a real sad day because Big Twist is actually really nice. I've used it for the majority of my projects recently. So, okay, so there's my drumsticks. I need to do the feet, but I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I want to undo this knot. I mean, I do have other works in this is what it looks like right now. I do have other works in progress that I am working on, in case anyone is interested. I have my little mini spins. So here is a bunch of skeins of very fine weight, lace weight yarn that I've been working on periodically when I'm stressed out and I need my fidget spinner. So that's what I'm working on. These all need to be set, which is why they look so curly. So I've got those, and then I'm also working on this, which has been super annoying because I probably could have finished it faster than I am. But this is the Ripple Bralette by Jessie Made Designs. And so I've started one side of it and I have to do the other side. So that's what I'm working on there. Whoops. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't have like 20 different projects going on at the same time. So let's see here. It says to chain 13. Oh man, it's really coming down. Oh, I'm going to give it a longer tail. Okay, so chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, this is where the fun begins. 2 double crochet in 4th stitch from end. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I don't want to double crochet. What if I do a bobble? Okay, so I did, let's see, we'll do 1. This is more like a triple crochet. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. So what I was thinking for this back piece, there's 1 stitch, is I kind of wanted to make it like bubbly. This is where everybody gets to see what the inside of my brain looks like. Okay, so this is what the back piece looks like currently. You can see in this picture here. And it's just double crochets. But I would like to make it lumpy and bumpy like a frog's back. I'm not exactly sure. Like, I feel like I could do stitches in here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do around the edges though. I haven't figured that out yet. This is going to take a little experimentation, I think. So then that's going to be my stitch right there. And I did, what is that? So that's 3, 4. I did 3 in there. Double crochet in next 8 chains, but I'm not gonna. Okay, so there's 1. And it may not work. I mean, we don't know. 1, 2. Like I might, depending on what I want it to look like at the end, I might want to like maybe do some chains in between. I mean, I don't know. There's like 1, there's 2, just so like it dips. I don't know. Let's try it. We'll do 2. Let me try something. Let's take that one out. Okay, so it's that. Then we're going to do a double crochet in the next hole. Okay, so there's a double crochet. And then the next one, do a 1, 2, 3. I mean, the first one's technically 4 because part of my chain's in there. So 1, 2, 3, maybe. So if this is like my first double crochet, and then I have to DC in my next 8 chains, I'll do double crochet, then a bobble 4 times. Okay, so then that's 1, like it may fail, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. And for the bobbles I'll do like 3, 2. Like I said, I don't know how, like this might be fun. I don't know if you can really see that. So they're like bobbles. I mean, and it'll curve a little bit, but at least it gives kind of like, I don't know if you can see from there. Oh, maybe this is better. Like, kind of like a bumpy texture, a little bit, maybe. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3. 5 double crochets in last stitch. That's gonna be a bitch and a half. Let's see, how could we break that down into some smaller pieces? 2, 3. So anybody who's a fan of bobbles, I think might like this sort of situation here, because it's just gonna like give texture, like bumpy, lumpy, bumpy texture. So it's 1, 2, 3. One more repeat. A lot of times stuff like this, it's just a matter of experimentation and having the ability to play. Playtime is good because playtime is where your ideas happen. When you actually get your hands in there and you start working on stuff, that's a good place to be. Okay, and so there's another bobble. So here are my bobbles. That's kind of fun. I think I'm digging that. So I wanted lumpy, bumpy texture. 5 double crochet in last chain. All right, 5 double crochet. I could do 2 double crochet, bobble 2 double crochet, maybe. Let's see. So here's my last stitch. I need to do 5. I have to have 5 stitches in this. So we'll do 1. Wait a minute. One, chain 1. Nah. That's got to go all the way around at the end here. So 1, 2, oh gosh, 2 double crochets, then a bobble. This baby wants to curl. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2. I guess anybody who is gonna watch this is gonna be like, oh, now I know how to make a bobble. There's a bobble. And then we're gonna come down the other side. There's my knot. Okay, so that's 5 stitches. Kind of, sort of. There's a bobble at the top. Okay. That's pretty lumpy bumpy. Okay, so 5 double crochet. We're gonna do 2 DC, 1 bobble, 2 DC. This will turn around the chain, DC, and next 8 stitches. So I'll do on the way back down, not the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, looks about right. Okay. This knot is just gonna probably be the bane of my existence here. So we're gonna bobble, double crochet, bobble. Okay, so we'll 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there's bobble. Definitely looks fuller than that. I might want to do something bigger with these bobbles, honestly. Like, I feel like they don't protrude enough, but I don't know. We'll see. So we'll do bobble, then double crochet. I can always like bobble chain, maybe. I mean, that's a thought too. I don't know if that makes things still very open. I don't want it to look like granny squares, I guess, is my issue. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, saved. Yes. Okay, so bobble, bobble, and double crochet. And if there's anybody out there who's like, oh my gosh, like, this looks like it's difficult to try to figure this out, it's really not. If I can design a pattern, anybody can. Let's be for real. It's not like super hard to do. It's just a matter of like taking the opportunity to sit and mess around with what you got. Okay, so bobble, double. Okay, so this is gonna be, I don't even know like if I'm in the right chains, honestly, but whatever. I don't much care as long as it looks cool, like, which is what I'm going for. I want like a warty, like kind of frog back, just like textury, bobbly goodness. And that actually looks kind of cool. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, and then I'm gonna need to do another double crochet since I did this backwards to the other row. There's my double crochet. And then this was the bobble end. Double crochet in last, double crochet 8 opposite stitches you already worked, 2 double crochet in next stitch, place marker to join in the round. So that's a double crochet, and then if I do 2 more double crochets, that second double crochet, oh my gosh, gosh, for people who don't know how to do this, like, this must sound like frickin' whatchamacallit, Charlie Brown adulting type situation. Where is that? What is that? What is this? Oh, here's what we'll do. We'll go 1 and a 2. So no bobble at the end, just the 2 double crochet, and then we'll call that a double crochet, even though it's kind of part of that bobble. What do I need? I need a stitch marker. Let's get a stitch marker. Okay. So that right there, you guys, is like the beginning of the new back that I want to do, which, I mean, if we're being honest, it kind of looks cooler. So I feel like there's one more bobble there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another bobble. This is not even. Not even Stevens. We need to fix that situation. Not that it has to be even. I mean, it just would be nice to be even. Okay. Symmetry and all that, right? Okay. So let us pray. Just kidding. We'll do a bobble here, 2, a 3, then through all of those, so there's that bobble, and then do 2. So I don't want to yarn barf again. That's what I want. Bobble, 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 bobble. And then double crochet and another double crochet. And now we be in the middle. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Right there. There's my center. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Isn't it cute? There we go. So now it's kind of like a bumpy back. I'll make notes so I can put this somewhere. Maybe I'll publish a new pattern for this. Yeah, I like that. That's fun. And there's my double crochets right there. Okay. Place marker. Join in the round with a slip stitch. Yes, a ma'am. That's probably gonna have to go here. I'll just, can I do it just through the back? Sure, why not? So there we go. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I could even make bigger bobbles too so they protrude more. This is just like me experimenting because I like to do that. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool. And then I'll have to write it down so for my next thing I'll be able to explain it. There's so many more rows. Okay, so we have 4 rows of the back. So that's row number 1. Row number 2, chain 3, double crochet in same stitch, 2 double crochet twice. I could bobble that, double crochet 8 times. Okay, so in the interest of trying to visualize this, in the interest of trying to visualize this pattern and make adjustments on the fly, and I'm visualizing it before I do it. So here's my plan, I guess. Okay, so for round 2, we're gonna chain 3, so we'll keep that. We're gonna double crochet in the same stitch. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna, 2 double crochet twice, that's 2 stitches. That's not that different than the first row. It just has these 2 extra stitches right here, so I'm not sure what to do with that. Okay, so the double crochet 8 times is going to be a double crochet. What did I just say? 2 double crochet. That's double crochet bobble times 4. I could bobble chain. Two double crochet. Oh wait, 2 double crochet, that's 4 stitches. Fuck. Sorry about my language. I don't know about that just yet. But this is going to be a DC bobble 4 times 4, sorry. This is going to be an issue. I could 2 double crochet, 5 times, that's 10 stitches, so I could do some bobble chains here, double crochet 8 times. This one here is going to be this. Two double crochet twice. This is a question mark. Join in the round with a slip stitch. 36 stitches. Okay, so let's see here. So this is going to be for round 2. I don't know if you can read that because that's not dark enough. Okay, so let's plan round 2 is going to be a chain 3 and then double crochet in same stitch. Okay, 2 double crochet twice I'm at a loss about, so we're going to do that for that part. Then we're gonna double crochet bobble times 4 for the 8, these 8 stitches. 2 double crochet twice, that's 4. I guess the question for this one is, can I fit a DC bobble times 2 here for that? 2 double crochet 5 times, that's 10 stitches. Okay, so we have 10 stitches here, and it's, I don't know about that just yet, because I want to make it symmetrical, and maybe that means do like a chain, then a bobble, then a chain, then a bobble. Ugh, that's really bad. And then a chain, which would be the center. No. Then maybe it would be like a double crochet, bobble, chain, maybe? I don't know. That's where it's going to involve some playing. And then the DC 8 times is going to be bobble DC times 4, so the exact opposite. Double crochet twice. That's going to be this, maybe? Anyway, so that's what I'm working with right now. I don't know. Maybe we can give it a try. Let's see. Okay, so we're chain 3. Two, 3, and then double crochet in the same stitch. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So that is the next stitch, which I think is this guy right here. Double crochet, bobble, double crochet in one stitch. Oh, that's a lot. 2 double crochet twice. Oh no, I guess those wouldn't be in the same stitch. So that's these 2 stitches. All right, so let's do, I'm just gonna go in this hole, whatever. This is playtime anyway. We'll do a double crochet and then do like this, whatever this cluster stitch is. I keep calling it a bobble. It's probably not even a bobble. It's probably like a, I don't even know. Perhaps if I did triple, like a triple type, then maybe it might be a little bit more protrudy. Okay, so that's double crochet bobble. And then do, I'll just go through the back. Double crochet. Hi. Then do this. Like some crocheting person out there is going to be like, you're doing this wrong. Okay, so that's those 2 stitches. So bobble, bobble. I need to make bigger bobbles. I want a big. Okay, then a double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ish. And then back on it, I think. All right, so we're gonna do, let's do double crochet, double crochet, then this bad boy here. Oh, whoopsies, I got a little excited there. 1, 2, 3, bobble thingy, then a double crochet, okay, then a bobble-y thing. So I guess now is a really bad time while I'm on here riffing to second guess myself. Okay, so double crochet thingy. Oh, I can always go through the 2 as well. I think I want to do bigger bobbles. Or do correct bobbles. Okay. Okay. So there's this bobble. 1, 2, 3. Hey T. Oh, he couldn't hear me. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Bloop. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what I've got going on right now. 4. I do want these bobbles to be bigger. I think what I can do, okay, so DC bobble times 4, 10 stitches. I have 10 stitches. That are going to go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. Chain bobble, chain bobble. Oh, I don't know, man. Okay, let's play. All right, so there's a chain. Let's say I want to make this bobble like freaking crazy. There's 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm just gonna make them like tall and see if they just like pop. Because if so, then that's how I'm gonna do them. Is that like a bobble? No. No, that's not what I want. Okay. So there's 2. Keep that on there. And then no. Boop boop. Like that. Bloop bloop. course, like this kind of thing's going to eat up more yarn also. So like if you had an idea of like, oh, I only need this much yarn, chances are you're going to need more if you're going to do it this way. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. Okay, so I did a chain. I mean, I could just do... Okay, there's my chain. We'll do, here's a double crochet, just for coverage. And then, okay, we're gonna bloop, bloop, and then we're gonna wrap twice, and we're gonna bloop, bloop again. And then we're gonna wrap twice, and we're gonna bloop, bloop again for 3. 3s are good. And then we're gonna bloop through all of them, and then, oh, look at that. That's a nice beefy one right there. I like that one. That's how we're gonna do them from now on. Okay, so I've got a double. I mean, I think that's the right way to do a double. I'm just gonna, DC. Let's be real. And then whatever this is, bobble. See, bobble. And then the next stitch we'll do. And as you can see from this too, I'm like just messing around because like sometimes I'm going through both things and sometimes I'm only going through the back loop. Who knows? Who knows? Get more of this without barfing. There we go. So there's bloop, bloop, and bloop, bloop, and bloop, bloop, and then through all 3. Okay, it's then another DC and a bobble. DC bob. Now we have a center one. And I think in the center, I'm only going to do 1, and then whatever is in the row beneath it is going to have to go twice in the center stitch. Here, okay, so this is row 3, chain 3, 2 double crochet 4 times, DC 10 times. This is where my bobbles are going to live on the sides. 2 double crochet 8 times. That's the turnaround. So that's where it's going to happen. It's going to happen right in here, where there's going to be one less stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna just bloop bloop the center here. Oh, whoopsies. Let's make the new bloop bloop. Man, that's really coming down. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the audio. That's a splitty stitch, but it's okay because I'm gonna rip this out when I'm done. Okay. Hi, Nicole. All right, so there's another bobbly stitch. And then, so this will be the bob in the middle. And then it'll be a double crochet, So anyway, things to think about when you're redesigning something. Like, let's say you change the number of stitches in your row. You're going to have to account for that in your next row. So, like I said here, at the end of this particular doodah here that I've got going on, just kind of like lumpy bumpy right here, I am only going to have that one stitch in the center. This, where's my thing? Right there. This guy right here. That's my center one. There's only going to be one of him. So I'll have to figure out in this 2 double crochet 8 times, because I'll have 10, I'm going from 10 stitches to 9 stitches. Double crochet, which seems odd, 2 double crochet 8 times. 16 stitches. Seems interesting. I wonder how I did that. If I'm mathing correctly. Okay. I could easily just change this. 2 double crochet 8 times to a DC bobble. DC bobble. Eight times. I'll just need to, or even, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Oh, okay. Oh, my poor brain. It feels like it's breaking with the H. Like, math is hard when it's cold and rainy outside and you just want to take a nap. You don't want to make freaking bobbles. You just want to be cozy and feel safe and warm and maybe have some coffee or tea. I'd play a video game, but I just don't even feel like I have the brain power for that today. Okay. But as you can see from the start of this, and I've already been doing this for an hour, so, oh gosh, I'm sorry. That's me. I have shaky leg syndrome. That's not a real thing. That's my ADD. I'm bouncing my leg. Sorry. That's probably me stomping. Or that's Tyler in the background. You know, go figure. But anyway, this looks kind of cooler. Like, it's nice. It's got that lumpy bumpy texture that I want on a back of a frog. So these lumpy bumpies up here, I'm going to make the rest of these like that. And find a way to even pop them out even more. One of the things I probably could do, since I'm thinking about it, is what if instead of these double crochets in between, oh, sorry, I bounced my leg again. What if instead I did like something shorter, like, let's do like a half double? And did something like that? That might make these pop out even more. That could be fun. I could have some fun with this, I think. Either way, I think the end game for me personally is to rewrite, oh, what have I done? Rewrite the back of this frog pattern. Maybe move some things around. I think that this particular way of doing things, and then like, let's say this is a half double. Let's just see. I think we can make it a little bit like lumpier that way. Either way, so I'm going over an hour already. So I will go ahead and call it a day. But I think the plan is that I'm going to figure this out before my next stream, hopefully. Or at least have it mostly figured out. But look at the difference. You guys. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm very excited about this. And then I'll have to make myself a brand new frog to be like a little sibling or big sibling to this frog. So many frogs. How did I get into frogs? I just happened. So yeah, that looks really good. Okay, I have an idea now. So I'll go ahead and figure this out, and then hopefully by my stream on Monday, I'll be able to at least walk through the majority of this piece. That might be fun. Yeah, it definitely is more of what I was going for. I want like warty, bumpy frog back. And this one's supposed to go on this guy. So I think where the big stuff is going to happen is that last row when I make it. There's a lot of I'm going to like probably stretch the limits of my crochet knowledge here. So in the fourth row, there's a bunch of triple crochets, and I think depending on how big the piece ends up in the end, I mean, in theory, this back piece should end up being the same size for the frog because I'm using doubled yarn and a larger crochet hook, which is what I used for the rest of the pieces of that particular frog. However, with that being said, I'm kind of messing around with these baubles, and where I'm going to get into some sticky situations are where I have my triple crochets. Because it doesn't have to be all baubles. Like, I can just keep some of these double crochets, or there's double triples. What the hell was I thinking? Anyway, this right here is going to be my challenge. This is going to be my challenge, which I will work on this weekend. And I have coffee with a friend of mine tomorrow morning who's also a crocheter, and I could probably take this and work on it there too, because the rest of the pieces for my large frog are done. So it's just going to be a matter of figuring out if once I'm done with this, if it's going to be the proper size to put on the back of this dude right here. And he's pretty big. He's a big boy. So yeah, so I'll be back on